What's good, YT family? It's your brother ELI coming with another KVA video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate the love. Much appreciate the support. Hope everyone's doing well. Having a great week, a very productive week. Yeah, man, definitely having a productive week. Definitely getting some things done. Definitely, turning things around. It's definitely with this transition. Bro, this transition is definitely eating me alive, but I'm getting through it, bro. I'm getting through it. I have no choice but to get through it. So, yeah, man. But I just wanted to touch on this topic just a little bit, just to clear some things up, and maybe not clear some things up, but kind of give my perspective and kind of shed some light on some things. How I know, right, that dating YouTube has so much a firm grip on the minds of the youth and the minds of everybody, right? Even the older people have such a opinion on dating, advice, marriage, you name it, bro. Like, it's just out there, right? And with this Deion Sanders thing, breaking up with his long-time girlfriend, Tracey Edmonds, it definitely showed me how much we as a people and as content creators, we try so hard to use celebrity breakups and celebrity relationships as a way to justify what's going on in our own worlds. And my take on it is this: none of this, the breakup or anything that was going on with Deion, had anything to do with anything that these YouTubers or content creators are going to be trying to tell you, right? I've already seen so many videos on, she's hitting the wall and she wanted to be married and yada, yada, yada. And I've even heard people even throw out, infidelity. She's cheating on Deion, and Deion found out about it. Like, just outrageous stories. And truth be told, this is what I believe. I think that this is a very tough time for Deion Sanders right now. And here's why. She was with him for 12 years, right? So that's even before Jackson State. That's even before, what's his name, Shiloh and Shador Sanders. This is even before. This is even, high school, middle school. She's been around the family for a extreme amount of time, right? All throughout Deion's health issues, all throughout Jackson State and the whole, fame and notoriety that Deion Sanders started getting through Jackson State and stuff like that. And they rarely lost games around that time. I want people to understand this. They rarely lost games. I know they did lose games. I didn't follow Jackson State that much, but I do know that they were a winning team. They brought a winning culture to that school, right? Obviously, everyone knows Deion goes to Colorado. Colorado becomes smoking hot. He wins his first 2 or 3 games, right? Everybody gives so much attention to Colorado. I think, The Rock showed up, and Wayne and the Migos and all types of people showed up, just showing support for Deion, bandwagon, as people would call it. Some people would call it. Since then, right, I believe they've lost probably what, 5, 6, 7 games straight losses, right? And I think their record right now currently is at like 4-9, 4-8, something like that. Get in the comments and correct me if I'm wrong. So they're losing right now, right? And you got to think, Deion has his son over there, and both of his sons, Shiloh and Shador, and he's trying to get them into the league. Right? He's trying to get them into the league. That's the number one goal, is to get them boys into the NFL. And they're losing games right now. They're just losing games. They're not playing good football. I know that, It's definitely not a culture of it's being Deion, his personality and stuff like this, it's only so much that you can do as far as like, still be that confident man that he always is, and he still is even to this day. But when you're losing games, it gets to you, bro, especially now that this is his first season. Now, no one expected him to win against these schools that, were top-notch teams like Oregon and, USC and all these schools and stuff like that. That's pretty prestige schools and known for having good football programs. That can get to a man, and I know people are saying, but what does this have to do with Tracey or his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend? When you're not doing what you love to do, and Deion loves to coach, bro. Deion loves to coach. That's his number one thing that in his mind is football. That's a very big priority to him. Now, do I believe that she just up and left out of 12 years of marriage, right? 12 years of being, well, not marriage, 12 years of being in a relationship with Deion. You want me to believe that she just up and left after 12 years of being in a relationship because she just had it too much? No. What I think happened, and this is just my opinion, is Deion is in a tough position right now. He's in a tough position, right? He's in Colorado. He's in a new space. He's in a new, team and all this stuff like that. Things are rocky right now. And when things are rocky with you professionally, right? And this is why the elders always said, stuff like, oh man, be successful first, get to the money first, get to the success first, and everything else will fall through. Even though that's partially true, when things are not going your way professionally, it is very hard to be intimate with a partner, bro. This is not the first time that you hear anything, like about an athlete getting a divorce or breaking up with their girlfriend when, when they're going through their careers. Tom Brady just came through a huge divorce, and this was after football. And if I'm not mistaken, she mentioned something about along the lines of that like him not wanting to retire became a huge part about that. And people will say, well, I mean, she signed up to be with Tom Brady. They have a family, they have kids. Like, like, is she wrong for that? No, she's not wrong for that, right? But that's just that's just how the job works. That's just how the business works. And I don't think, from what I see, definitely with, both how they both handled the situation, how they handled, being, the breakup and stuff like that, it doesn't seem like it was a nasty breakup. It truly sounds like Deion just became, he's flustered right now. He's probably not in a good space. He's just not in a good space with dealing with, in a relationship right now. Deion, you got to think, bro, for the longest of time, I don't know how long he stayed in Jackson State, but I know he stayed a little while. He's not used to losing like this. He's not used to losing games like this back to back to back. And I'm talking about bad games. Bad games, like blowouts, 3 to 27 to 3, 33 to 7. Like, he's not used to losing these type of games, bro. This is a successful man when it comes to football. Like he always says, he is a winner. He is a winner. He's somebody who he expects to win I wouldn't say every game, but he expects to be, competitive. And Colorado is just not that right now. And for people to just try to turn it into some like, oh, she's being hypergamous and oh, she's hitting the wall and she's getting desperate. Like, bro, can you stop? She spent 12 years of her prime years with Deion Sanders. You really want me to believe that he gets right now that for that 12 years, she's been with him through all of that drama, all of that chaos that was going on with Jackson State. You want me to believe that he's the first year he signs the biggest contract for his, as far as coaching, he signs the biggest contract for his coaching career, she just ups and leaves. If it was for the money, and some people say, well, she was trying to get married to him for the money. Why wouldn't she stay, dumbass? Why wouldn't she stay? Why wouldn't she stay if she sees that Deion is going to be signed to Colorado for a good minute and he's going to be getting big bucks, more money than he was getting in Jackson State? Why would she leave now? That makes zero sense. And this is the stuff that like these dating coaches and all these content creators have been feeding y'all these. I'm not trying to say these are lies, but this like one size fit all of paranoia has to stop, bro. It just has to stop. It just like, please spare me. Spare me. This just has to stop. All of y'all are doing is just constantly feeding yourselves just narratives, and especially using these celebrities, which y'all none of us know anything of what's really truly going on, but you automatically assuming that it's some goofy ass theory or goofy ass like ideal of, oh, all women are the same and they're all trying to just, you know, capitalize and get money off you. Like, come on, bro, stop it. She gave this man 12 years of her life, her youth. You don't think she really fuck with Deion like that? You think she really don't fuck with them kids like that? She damn near raised those kids. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was her that was in that reality TV show that they were in a long time ago. So it can't be for the money, bro. Just stop, please. Just stop. Like, the shit that y'all are saying about this situation is just not making any sense. And I just have to clear that up. Like, it's just not making any sense. You guys are just reaching for the stars. And I'm not trying to sound like, oh Soul, you simping, bro. You simping, bro. You simping. You trying to cape for the bitch, bro. You not even really KVA. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not one of these content creators that's going to sit here and lie and tell you guys all types of goofy shit about women's nature and hypergamy and all that shit. We already know that. But at the end of the day, sometimes, guys, and I live in the real life. I'm a 29-year-old black man. I live in the real fucking life. Not every breakup is some drama shit. If you going through some drama shit as with females, I'm sorry, bro. And like I said, I feel for you, but let's not make that situation sound like that's everybody's situation. No, it's not. Sometimes, bro, you're going through some shit professionally with something you love to fucking do, whether it's football, music, business, whatever career fields you trying to chase, being a fireman, whatever the fuck you doing, it seeps into your relationship, bruh. And at the end of the day, sometimes it gets to the point, especially if you want to be successful and top notch at that field, sometimes you need to make a sacrifice. Yes, sometimes you need to make a sacrifice. This is why you don't see that many athletes, you know what I'm saying, or high profile people with big ass families and long-term marriages and all this stuff like that. This is why, because bro, it's hard. It's hard. It probably is hard. Have you ever chased a goal and had a girlfriend at the same time? Do you know how hard it is? This is why being single, right? This is why being single is such a superpower, and it's very vital that you use that time of being single to chase your goals and chase your dreams and also develop yourself, find yourself. Because once you get into a relationship with a woman, her agenda becomes your agenda. Your agenda becomes her agenda. And I don't mean that to say like, you follow the woman. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is she has her own ambitions, and when she's with you, she wants to be a part of that situation. Now, if you have a lane for her to be in while you're still on the road to success, fine. But if it conflicts, and when I say conflicts, I mean if what she wants in life would be, and some people it could be kids, some people it could be marriage. I don't know, who knows? But if it's starting to conflict and you guys are growing apart, then man, bro, that's breaking up is destined to happen. It's destined to happen, bro. So This is nothing new. This is nothing different than when you chasing a goal and your girl and you're starting not just chasing your goal, you're obsessing over a goal. Your obsession with what you're trying to do becomes so vital in your life that, like, bro, you don't have no time for no bitch. That shit happens all the fucking time. When you in the gym and you working out and you trying to lose weight and you trying to get in your best shape and you spending 1 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours after work, before work, and your girl's like, babe, you got to go to the gym every day. Yes, I do have to go to the gym every motherfucking day. She might not understand that. Hopefully you have a girl or you find a woman who's like, you know what, I'm down for whatever you're trying to do. I'm down to, I understand that I'll never be number one in your life. Cool. Some women are cool with that. Some women are not. Some women are going to say, well, I want a man who's going to give me attention and is going to, cater to me. That's going to, adhere to my needs and all this stuff like that. And guess what? Hey, baby, that's your prerogative. That's not going to be happening over here, but you can definitely, you know what I'm saying, kick it in your spare time, do what you do. Oh, well, I don't want to do that. Okay, fine. There's the door. Simple as that. Simple as that. Not everything is, oh, bro, she's cheating. Oh, bro, she was trying to get him, married so then she could divorce him and still have his shit. Like, come on, bro. So you mean to tell me she spent 12 years of her life just to hit that one lick off one man? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You niggas is crazy. You niggas is crazy. Stop. Come on, man. You niggas, y'all are just out of control with this shit, bro. So, yeah, man. I just had to lace y'all up with that, bro. That shit, this is getting out of hand, and a lot of this shit just has to stop. But who am I? Just KVA. I'm just Eli Soul. That's all I can say, man. That's all I know. Shout out to Deion. Shout out to Tracey. You know what I'm saying? I definitely hope they end up happy wherever they land. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely hope Deion definitely tightens things up in Colorado. Shout out to Shiloh. Shout out to Deion Sanders, man. Those some good boys, some good players. Definitely wish them the best of luck for the rest of the season. Other than that, holla at me later, man. Peace.